Keep me covered, people, because I'm going in. It's time we did a Skyblock properly. So I am in the Isle Skyblock Season 3. It has only just started and I'm ready to put my bid in for some kind of... Goodness only knows what I'm going to build. I don't know. It's going to be cool. Whatever it is, it's going to be cool. And you're going to follow me every step of the way. The Season 2 champions are in place. Season 1 has been ousted. Season 2 is there now and they follow you around as you walk around. That's just a little bit spooky, innit? But we've got some great stuff coming. If you saw last season, you'll know how amazing the builds were and how brilliant it was and what an amazing community it was and all the stuff, amazing stuff that it all was. I'm going to get heavily involved with it this season. It's time to do it. If you fancy coming along and playing with me on the Isles, this will be really great fun. I'd love to see you there. I'd love to get to know you better. And hopefully you can come along and have a go. It's free to play if you want it to be. And the community is absolutely fantastic. Just come down these stairs when you come through and sort out your own. It's time for me to sort out my island. Now, I'm going to be a dwarf. But if I wanted to be just a free to play opened island, I would do IS create. And that would give me this menu here. But I'm not going to be open dialer. I'm going to be a dwarf. So I go D for dwarf, IS, create. And that gives me the opportunity to create a dwarf faction island right here. Or if I want to, any of the others. I'm going to click here and get an island going. I'm on my island now. It's obviously nighttime because it's always nighttime. This is a dwarf island. Welcome, Avamants. Do not fall. That right there is good advice. Okay, somebody slept and it is now nighttime. I'm into survival mode because this is a survival game. So I've got to do it in survival mode, and quite right too. So I'm just going to look in my chest. We've got lava. We've got 2 ice blocks, which is great. I can turn those into water. An empty bucket, which is nice. An oak sapling, because you can see here we've got a dark oak on this island. I've got some seeds and I've got a little bit of bread to help me eat, which is brilliant. What I love about the Dwarven Island is the fact you've got all of this stuff as part of your starting island, as well as the basic island. On the other factions, you also get other starting stuff as well. It's not just this one. On the open islander, you get a tree in the middle, which is standard Skyblock, which is also a lot of fun. Now, I have made short work of my island. I've taken the cave completely down. I've taken the tree completely down. I've not replanted it yet, but I do have the saplings from it, which is all good. And I've created myself a fairly rudimentary cobblestone generator right here. You can see right there, if I go there, I've got my lava right there, which I've put, hang on, I need another slab now, don't I? Which I place a slab over, which actually gives me just a slightly higher efficiency in terms of the amount of cobble that I can get out of the generator. Now, I've also got quite a lot of stuff already off the back of the fact that this cave has been demolished. Not quite enough to build my best cobblestone generator just yet, so I'm just going to bang out a load of cobblestone from here. Let's go. We've got a fair amount of cobblestone now, which I'm quite pleased about. So I'm going to try and find the centre of my island by pushing out in all 4 directions. The island is 100 by 100, so there is a square of 4 that's in the centre, and I am going to find it. First off though, I just want to whack that in there and plant those. At least we can get those started, and then I can get these. I'm going to assume the centre is around about here. So I'm going to go out in all 4 directions using a bottom slab, and hopefully we can work out where the centre is. Let's crack on. So it turns out that my middle is exactly where I've put my torch, which is quite interesting. So my torch, my cobblestone, my water and my crops are the centre of my 100 by 100 area. So I need to work around that in the knowledge that, well, when I do my build, the centerpiece, and I need it to be pretty much in the middle, is around that area. So we know that. I also had a few more animals spawn in. A sheep spawned in and then fell off. And then I killed another sheep in the hope that I would get some wool and it just didn't drop anything. But we're going to keep trying because I want a bed, because I don't want any big parrots coming to eat my face in the night time. In the meantime though, I think I want to get myself down to Y0. Not because I want to build at Y0, I've got some plans, but I do need to build at around about 30. That's going to be where my first industrially type area is going to be. Well, maybe about 40. I've not quite worked it out yet. In the meantime, however, I have got myself another thank you key. You get one of those when you join the Isles the very first time, and then every 2 days that you log in, you get another one and you get free stuff. I am going to go and get my free stuff because goodness knows I need it. And it is down the stairs and out here. You can see on this fella here, if I right click, we get the Wheel of Fortune. Go on, what are you going to give me? 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 We have got... Come on, come on, come on. What's it going to be? What are you going to be? We have got a spawner key. Right, so this is cool. This is actually one of the better ones. It doesn't have to be my one, but I am going to use my one. Let's see what it gives me. I'm going to right click on this one here, and it gives me, well, it's given me a few bits actually. It's given me a few bits. This is a decent clutch. We've got a sheep spawner, a witch spawner, a pig spawner, and a cow spawner. Brilliant. So we're going to be able to get ourselves plenty of animals, which means we'll be able to create some food farms, and given that we've got ourselves a sheep spawner there, I should be able to get some wool, and wool is quite a good thing to sell to get GPs, the in-game currency. Really very pleased with that. Let's get back to the island. Now, I don't have to use the lava flow from the top method because I've got fly on my island. I've got myself the top rank of dwarf because it's just got some really good advantages. Things like keep inventory when you fall off because you're stupid. Because let's face it, I'm going to fall off because I'm stupid. And also fly and a few other perks. So I got that for myself. But what I can do, therefore, is I can, if I just take that out there, get my lava out for a minute. I type /fly. I can then fly up. I know that the middle is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 blocks, and I can then, in fact, I can see that the middle is right there, and so that works out. 1, 2, 3, 4, that's perfect. If I get that out first, and I pop my lava bucket right there, that will then flow downwards. And what I can then do is I can get myself some other blocks like this, and if I place that block there, when this has gone all the way down, I can then place water. If I just place a few blocks there just to create the space, I can place water on those blocks, which will give me a tower that goes all the way down to the bottom, and I can then use that to be able to build platforms off at whatever Y value I want. So that's the plan. And there we can see we have got the bedrock block, which is right in the middle of the island. We come all the way down, which means if I come to the bottom here, eventually, it's a really long way down. You start on 125, so it's a blooming long drop. Right the way down here, if I bring up my F3 screen and look at that one there, you can see that is 0. That's Y0. So that's the exact center of the island, which is great, but I want to be probably building my first platform because I need kind of a long pointy thing at the bottom of my design. Probably my first platform around about here. Now my platform here is down on about Y65-ish, something like that, and I've started to build a future-proof cobblestone generator. It's a bit different to the last one I did because it's got 2 chambers, and this is because I'm going to buy myself a couple of presents in the next few minutes, and I'm very excited about it. But what I need to do first is I need to place the lava bucket right there. Now if this works right, this should allow me to have 2 full channels of cobblestone generator. So fingers crossed people that this works. It should flow around and in and around and in. There we go. So that works. So now I've got 2 full channels there and there that are 5 long that I can dig out cobblestone. So if I come here, look, I can just stand in here and I can whack this and we can just keep going and it will generate before I get anywhere near. Boom, boom, boom. However, you'll notice here that there are no hoppers involved with this whatsoever, and there's a very good reason for that, because where I'm going, we don't need hoppers. Now I may, and just may, have bought myself a few things in the Skyblock shop because actually I think they could be quite cool, and to do that I went /buy, and it gives me options of being able to buy stuff in the Skyblock shop, and then that eventually takes you through to the store itself. And right in the store you can see there's lots of different things that you can buy. I had a bit of a browse and ended up buying a few bits, but you know, these things happen, don't they? What did you buy, Avo? Well, they're all in this chest. I bought myself 2 Miner Minions, a Netherite Cell Wand, 1 level 1 Hopper, 16 Creeper Spawners, a Slayer Minion, a Lumberjack Minion, and 5 Dwarf Faction Keys, which we're going to go and do in a minute. That last one was a total impulse buy, I couldn't melt myself. But what I am going to do is I'm going to get these Miner Minions out first. I'm going to pop the Miner Minions on here. You can see we've got our 2 channels, and at their highest level, I can level them up. At the highest level, they will mine out the entire 5 of this, which is why we didn't need any hoppers. Also, I've left it open for now because I've not got any coal. I'm about to upgrade this, but I've not got any coal, which means I've not got any torches, but the lava itself lights this up enough to stop it being spawn on. So I'm just going to pop myself one there. There he goes. So he'll bash that away. If I right click on him and I attach his chest to that one, all of the stuff that he digs out will now go into that chest. You can see it's going in there. Every time he knocks one out, we're getting flint there. That's brilliant. I'll do exactly the same on there. Let's attach him, and that is now linked. Okay, so that theoretically should now, yep, there we go. So these 2 puppies are going to dig away. As long as I'm on the island, they will be doing that, which is fantastic. I will need to keep feeding them every now and again, but I can cope with feeding them. That is not a problem. They last a lot longer than they did last season. In fact, their hunger lasts ages, which I'm really, really pleased about, and you can feed them all kinds of food and it will get them going again really, really quickly. I might get myself a fisherman minion, maybe get the fish feed them quite well. I do also need to get my value of the island up, so I'm going to do something with these creeper spawners as well. But first off, I think it's time to have a bit of fun with these dwarf faction keys. Let's get ourselves over to spawn. Now I'm holding on to these faction keys for dear life. I come through this portal, remember we did that there. This is not where I do a dwarf faction key. I come through and I do this time need to go through to the Dwarven Realm. So if I come through this way and through the portal into the Dwarven Realm, you can see here, this brings me out into the Dwarven area. I could have walked here as well, but I decided to come this way because it's quicker. I can then come and spend my dwarf faction key. And I do that by coming into the Dwarven area here. So it's like a double door thing right in the middle. And into this area you can see, so special faction blocks. I use this key that I've got here. You can see it's a dwarf faction key. And I right click on that block. And what do I get? I get a dragon egg. That's a bit insane. How on earth did I get a dragon egg? Okay. Oh, I got loads with that one as well. That's quite nice. Let's get that. So I got some ice. I got some all sorts of stuff. Grass block. That's really, really useful. I'll have that. Thank you very much. What is my haul going to be by the end of it? More dirt. Dirt's really valuable in the Isles, so I'm quite pleased about that. And the last one was more ice as well. Okay, and we got, oh, I got faction block there too. So what did we end up? What did we end up with? We have ended up with, let's get this out of the way. They're worth a bit, aren't they? We'll have those, we'll have those, we'll have those. Right, so we ended up with really weird, eclectic mix of stuff here. A beacon, a bone block, which is the faction block for the orcs, sand, plenty of dirt, some grass blocks, which is brilliant. I can build myself something for those sheep and pig spawners. An emerald block, which would be good for my island. That would give me 5 instant things. A dragon egg and 16 ice. I'm actually quite pleased with that. Let's get back to the island. Now, whilst my little minion mates are going on there chopping away at that stone, I'm going to upgrade my generator, see if I can't get something even better. So I'm going to go DIS generator, click that, and that gives me my generator menu. What I want is coal age. Now, I don't need basalt or anything like that, so I can turn that one off. And as a result, so just left click to deactivate that. That's no longer on. I've got 2 there, and it means I can now do a 3rd one. So if I right click on this one, required island level is 10, so that's absolutely fine. I need 5 GPs to purchase it. I've got that, so I can click that to purchase it by left clicking it on this menu. That is now active. That will start to give me stone. Not stone, sorry, that will start to give me coal coming into my minions every now and again. Obviously, they're only doing it 1 at a time, and the coal is a relatively rare drop at this level. It's a much bigger drop at later levels, but these will start to get just a few more coals. Now, what I can do to improve that even further is I can deactivate these ones. So what I think I might do is I might deactivate that one, which means that only these two are going, and deactivate that one, which means only that one is going. So it gives me stone and coal, just a little bit of coal, and it reduces the amount of cobblestone that's likely to come through. That's going to increase the amount of coal I get, and also I get the odd bit of granite and andesite in there as well. Look, I've already got 2 coal. Oh, that's quite good. Has he got any yet? He's not got any coal yet, but we will get there eventually. Now, I'm just going to build up a little animal pen just below us here to be able to use those spawners, and I'm also going to build myself a little creeper spawner area in here on this level, so as I can get some of those value blocks, so as I can start to up the value of this island and start to trade with some other people. So I've managed to get these things kind of done. They're very rudimentary. Look, my miners are still cracking on there, but I've got a little Slayer minion in there working very, very hard, killing some stuff. Not only is he killing the creepers, but he's also killing some of these. You can see the pig just died there. If I come inside, there's too much for him to cope with. I've got, I don't even want to know how many hundreds of creepers I've got going on in here. It's not good. I need to sort this out. I need to level him up really quick so as he kills more at a greater rate. But at least he's putting them all in to this chest here. I'm going to have to improve this. I'm going to need to get a couple of hoppers going so these flow through, because otherwise this is going to go completely mad. Now, what I've totally forgotten to do as a result of my rank, I have got this kit rank 5 that I can get, which actually gives me a load of stuff. Look at this. I can't believe I forgot. I've got these tools. I've got these tools here. I can pop these bits on as well. I've been going without this. I can't believe it. I'm what a wally. So I can then go down using this sword, which is actually quite a nice little sword. It's got Unbreaking 3 on it. And I can help my little minion kill some of those creepers to get some extra blocks much quicker. And what I'm also going to do is I'm going to, I think, if I've got fly, yes I do, I'm going to dismantle the underside of this using my pick and my shovel, just to make it flat, because I don't want this little pokey down thing. And I also need to make a little spot where I can store some value blocks where they're not going to be seen. Just temporarily, but I need to get my iron level up, so I'm starting to generate iron. So I'm just going to test out my netherite cell wand. I'm going to grab it out, I'm going to pop it here, and I am going to, hang on, just show you what I've got in the chest at the minute. So I've got all of this stuff in here. I can't remember, some of this stuff is not sellable, so they won't be able to do it, but some of it definitely is. I just want to see what I get for it. So if I just get my wand and I right click on that, oh look, it sold all of that stuff. Just look, it's actually sold all of it, which is brilliant. So I've managed to get 582 GPs for all of that stuff. That's not too shabby for stuff that I've got mostly minions to do. And if I come around here, we've got stuff already starting to collect. I've got value blocks starting to build up. Once I've got a few of those, I am going to go and start trading with some people, but that will be next episode, I reckon, because that'll take a little while. I'm going to pop these value blocks on the underside of my island over here, just to start to get my iron value up a little bit higher. these are going to be not visible, so I'm not worried about them looking absolutely atrocious. This is not going to be part of the end build. Because I'm a dwarf, emeralds and gold are the blocks of choice. Any other value blocks I will sell on to my other faction colleagues. That can go there, and that can go there like that. Brilliant. So that's given me, if I come down here, I'm just going to see what I've managed to get in terms of island levels. DIS level, wait for 5 seconds, and that has put me up to island level 108. We've broken island 100, which is brilliant, because I can then come into generator like this, and we can see that we've got other generators that we could start to use potentially here. I think, is it Iron Age? Let's see, let's get into the Iron Age. I think I can buy Iron Age now. If I click that, yes, I've got Iron Age. I left click on it, sorry, and activate it there. So iron will now start to come out of my generator. Can I also do this one? I think I can, can't I? Let's just get that. Yep, so we can get that as well. And let's start to get some redstone, because they're worth a few bits as well. Left click on the redstone, and we have started to get some decent blocks will be coming out of our generators fairly soon. We can just watch whilst those stones from now on will start to generate some, on a rare occasion, redstone coming out there, and also it will pull out some iron. So I'll look forward to that happening. So it's been going for just a little while. You can see we're getting our redstone, we are getting our iron, and I've also switched on now the gold ore, because we're over 100 levels, which is brilliant. So we can start to do gold bars, which we can then potentially sell and make a load of money out of. But I'm really interested in the iron. Iron is where it's at. This is where I'm starting to sell stuff. It's going to be, I feel good things happening. We've made a decent start, people. Lots and lots and lots to do. I've got a couple of weeks of literally just bringing together a load of resources before I even think about what it is I'm going to be building. But I'm really excited about getting there. I need lots of GPs. I need lots of blocks. I need to get lots of trades going. It's going to be fun. I'm looking forward to the next 7 days. If you fancy coming and playing with me on the server, you absolutely can. Avoverse.com is where you can find all the information, although the IP for the server is in the description below. You can just come in and play. It's completely free to play. Anybody can come along. Also, you can go to the Discord. The link is in the description below. That is where the community comes together. And it is probably the best community in Minecraft. If you have enjoyed this video, please do remember to slap that like button. It'd be great to know you enjoyed them, and I will keep on making it. Also, if you've not done it already, please do hit that subscribe button. It'd be great to see you in my sub club, and I look forward to seeing you in another video. You take it easy now. Bye.